comedians.
Hello. I have
My name's Markiplier.
begun shenanigans.
Shimmy Gannon, whatever.
You gave up immediately.
There was no point. I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, oh, hell no.
Alright. Let's freaking get this freaking party started, dude. Let's freaking get this freaking party started.
I want to die.
We're gonna
Is that an option? Is that part of my bingo card?
We're gonna freaking get this freaking party started, dude. Oh my god, I can't freaking wait to get this freaking party started. Alright.
Party started. Let's get it started. Anyways.
How you doing?
How you doing, mama?
I heard you was talking shit. I thought he looks up at them.
No.
I heard you was talking shit about me. Oh my god, this angle is diabolical.
Oh my god, the side eye.
So, you said my hands are clammy?
Clammy? Ew.
That's what you said, right? You said my hands are cold? Like a corpse?
Ew. Yes, but ew.
I know that's what she said.
Let's rest. Actually.
Ew, soggy boxes. Alright, hello.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
Oh, it isn't auto. I'm fucking stupid.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared.
He sounds black.
He wanted me to help him find someone, and that he knew the person was inside.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was
gallery.
born black and lost his melanin
So
over
we
time
looked
because
around
it's
the
not
premises
sunny.
together, but didn't find anyone.
Is that the conspiracy? Is that the huge global secret? They're turning everybody white.
Oh my god.
I couldn't help but feel
Either this is like the
terrified
most
when I heard that.
ethical eugenics or like
How did you
something.
know something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and opened the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
And paint spilled all over my titties.
Okay.
But am I wrong though?
Ladies, is it rude to spill paint over your titties?
That brings all the
No.
information
If anything,
together.
it is a requirement.
It's time to
Requirement.
resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Oh, you
Time does
fucking
not wait
idiot.
for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in
I've got
trouble,
bitches to fuck.
say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
I speak about myself in the third person.
What are you gonna do, Master?
But at least that was a cool one though. That was a cool third
Just to
person.
point out the true culprit, but
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
You're
Stop being
stupid.
so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him. need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry. I want to know how they'll execute him too.
Let's go find Chalupa.
No. They're too rich for chalupas.
Okay, then they'd have some form of other taco here, right?
Taco is for the poor people.
What would these guys
And
have?
the Mexicans are poor.
Folded
I don't know
tortillas?
kind
What the
of-
fuck? What was like rich people have tacos? Or they just
They
call
have
this
like
something different?
salad on a tortilla.
They call it folded tortillas.
Folded tortillas.
Come on, let's go.
Yo guys, I just invented this new recipe called like crunchy tortillas. It's where you put your corn tortillas on the rack, but it makes it bend down in like this kind of like holding shape so I can put all my food in it. I will never get past that video. That pissed me so off. Like bitch thought she invented tacos.
Hey guys, so I just made this brand new water recipe. I call it fruity water, and it's just agua frescas.
No, I literally did. That was my my published paper. What the fuck do they call it? Hello,
Hello.
it's
Hello.
me.
Encoding overloaded. Why? What's overloaded about the encoding?
They called it spa water,
Oh god.
and they called pico de gallo cowboy caviar.
What?
And esquitas, they called pico de esquitas corn in a cup.
Corn in a cup is fucking crazy. Like they didn't even try to be fucking like. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. Spa water sounds nasty.
That probably is nasty.
Oh
The
my
fuck is
god.
spa water, bro?
Agua frescas.
Spa water sounds like the water after like you just got a pedicure done, bro. That sounds disgusting. Vile.
Despicable.
Where am I trying to go?
Back to the agency.
Oh, right, I gotta go in your gun.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
In danger of what, bro?
Dying.
Alara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on, where's your competitive spirit?
Wait, out of all so far, who do you think did it?
I'm sure.
Um,
Your four suspects are the church people.
no, sorry, I was talking to my sister. Okay, so there's just the 4 suspects. I'm gonna say. Okay, but what if also Seth is a suspect? The green hair guy.
Green hair?
I guess. Well,
That's fair. I don't think any of those people have been a suspect. I mean,
How do you look
he's
like
just an
this?
asshole who's like
This
using his
place.
power.
is that Mama? Hi, Mama. Looking like the fridge behind you. Anyways,
Oh my god, it's literally Mama. Wait,
Got a
there's
new-
2 fridges in there.
got a new wig done, bro.
Get her new weave.
I guess I don't think Seth would be a suspect. I think he might be like one of the phantoms that like we come across in the labyrinth. Oh wait, we did everything, right?
Should have, yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't. There wouldn't be any hidden ones, right? They all show. They always show up on the map.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay, yeah, we did everything.
They
Uh,
need to-
Yeah, I feel like Seth would just be like one of the ones that block our. Yeah, because he's trying to block our investigation. I don't know if he'd be a culprit. Oh, he doesn't even have green hair. Oh, not the flowers wilting.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired.
5 more minutes.
I would love to if you didn't arrest the watchman.
Detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then.
Bitch, I'm gonna throw you away. The
You
fuck?
don't need it since you're gonna
You're
die.
out of time anyway.
Keep fucking testing me.
Take him away.
Why the hell they move like that?
Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
Can I get a pay now?
I was the one
Can I get a
investigating the
chalupa?
mailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower.
Why do we need the megaphone? We're right here.
Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action.
Bitch.
That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this.
Bitch, what the fuck does it
Solving
look
the
like?
case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please.
Fuck you.
No.
Would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now.
Yes, Halara, my monarch.
The
I will
mailman
listen to
killings
you.
haven't
Whatever
been
you say.
solved yet. I will find the truth.
I don't know why I have a newfound love for Halara.
Oh, you've said it
When
all.
last
You
night,
found love. You got bullied into loving her.
last night I hated their ass.
He comes with us. This is for directly
Good.
interfering with
What
our
did
work
everybody?
and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
You must realize you're bad at pronouns too, right?
I know.
You
No one's
said-
corrected me, and then only you correct me, and then like, for some ungodly reason, like when you correct me, it disappears.
You investigated the previous
You said
my
her like
head.
5 times now.
We
I'll
have all the
live.
information for those cases. Now that
Halara
they're
fans
closed,
will
there's
not.
nothing left at the crime scenes.
No.
I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
Victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of death was
Please,
not.
let me
Whatever.
continue.
Prioritize.
I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well. You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
Mommy!
Please listen to me.
Or daddy, I don't know. Parents.
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
Eh.
That's
How you gonna
right.
do that?
Halara, please help.
Fucking Batman signal.
Appears
Nightmare
you
is a
require the
crazy
aid
name
of
to
a
yell
great
out.
Detective.
Alright, fucking Nightwing. God damn. Bro, Fury, why are you shocked? Did you not bring them along? Are you not aware of their powers?
You came for me.
I actually
Yeah.
came for your money.
As I said I would.
Adding this to the
Look at
bill.
Acts of violence against the Colossus Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry. I promise
Your
to
next
give him a
twink.
stern lecture after this. Can we
I
please
promise
keep
to
things on the
spank
down
them.
low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are?
Nothing to
Oh my god.
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I'm 10.
I've set the
What?
stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
Who are you pointing at?
You, Freyr.
We did it?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma. Are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well...
Oh.
What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Let's be smart.
I don't think so.
You got a whole ghost right next to you.
Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
Oh, damn.
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own? If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try
Halara?
asking me instead?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here.
Excuse me.
Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need
penis
from
comes
the
in.
investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the
I do not have a
Actually.
penis.
But
I should make
if
that
I
clear.
do that-
Speaking of, does Halara have a penis?
There's always a price to pay.
We did talk about they done pussy.
When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created
Hell
by the
yeah.
culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
Didn't even have the courtesy to buy me a Sprite, to buy me nothing. That's
What's
fine.
wrong, Yuma?
I stole
If you don't
part of my
hurry,
mom's
the
Big Mac.
peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
At least the Big Mac's good.
Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
At least the Big Mac tastes good. And I would've loved a
I
Sprite.
hope Together does. Yeah, Sailor Moon.
Alright, thanks for the boob fluff. The boob jump. Love it.
Also, I didn't give another notification for streaming, so.
Ah!
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, can they see her? Oh my god!
What's this? Has time...
Halara can see Shinigami!
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't like some one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Lara here ended up wandering into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
I think.
Sure.
I've never done this shit before.
Who are you?
This'll
You've
take
never had
time to
friends before.
explain, plus I don't feel like it.
Alright. Wow. What the fuck? Halara's like touching.
Stop your touching.
Like Jeff from Clarence. Touching.
Fair.
Yes, save. I love when games ask that and give you the no option. Like asking, are you one of those fuck ass speedrunners that do this in one go?
Sprite? Or chips, either one. Or chips, either one.
I want Sprite.
Thank you. Rosie, she's like, I wanted Sprite. You made that laugh at you.
Whoa.
He's being a bully.
What should I do?
What was
I'll need to
Sprite?
explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
Halara's sick of our shit. Oh,
So
not.
my name isn't actually Yuma Cocoa Head, it's Yuma Fuck You.
It's
and-
Yuma, fuck you.
And that's how this mystery
Oopsie.
labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves. And the truth is encased deep within.
What?
I appear to have underestimated you. This is an
Oh,
amazing
excuse
forte.
me.
I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this.
Well, this isn't an ability and more of just a pact
I
with
refuse
Satan.
to think you're just a
And this is
trained
more of a
detective.
I'm cheating button, so
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
will I have to kill her for your love?
Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a
Jay?
guide for the mystery.
What?
That's me!
A fight to the death for your affection.
Mentor.
Hang on. No, like, well, I don't think our profile will tell us ages, right? Yeah, it won't tell us age. Bro, there's no
I just
way.
assume everyone is of age because they are working.
I mean, but I don't think, I don't.
Well, except like fucking, I guess because like Poochie
Yeah,
was
like,
like a
come on.
12-year-old.
And Yuma, bro. These cannot be.
I'm pretty sure Halar is an adult.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive too. What about he
Thunderbolt's like 18, I
Yeah.
will say.
He looks like he's like graduated high school and
I'm
is on his shit.
Yeah,
Just
at least like a
ignore
frat kid.
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman. We were pursuing that case together?
What is happening?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
You remember the exact amount.
Love the cover.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something.
Are we serious? They don't remember shit here?
Clouded. I don't
Well, because I
remember
guess
exactly what was
if they
being
just told you the
investigated
answer, it'd be
or what
cheating.
was discovered.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the mystery labyrinth.
So 11 can
Okay.
kill itself.
Labyrinth is
I'll be right back.
Okay, I think that's good enough of a wrap.
Alright, so what was going on? Oh yeah, Halara didn't remember the case we're talking
a
about.
fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have
It
been
might
taken
nickname
away,
be
I will provide
Justin
a
Bieber.
supporting role for your investigation.
Bitch!
Boarding roll?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an
Aw,
ally.
womp womp.
Hey, Master, before we head into the mystery labyrinth,
So what's the point of Halara being here?
Huh?
In this
What
case,
thing?
it's she's gonna be your assist instead of motherfucking
Master,
Shinigami.
They.
are you ready?
I'm sorry! I
going
thought my
on.
brain went to Shinigami.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill
I
myself.
am.
See myself out.
But on
Oh,
your
hey, there's the
tombstone,
door. Bye, guys.
but on your tombstone can differentiate they them pronouns, even though you use any.
God.
Jesus.
It's like, I'm used to my pronouns, okay? My pronouns are everything. Don't get
They
over
them
fucking-
don't seem to be one of them.
Because people rarely call me that. They call me a she or a he.
Why does he stick his hand in?
Because
Alright.
it's kinky, bro.
Alright, gang. Alright, gang.
Alright, gang.
Well, this world is just full of surprises.
You two seem to be
I assume
in an
that sword is used to
arrangement.
cut down enemies,
In an
interfering with their
arrangement.
progress through the mystery.
Yeah, I like to think Halara is like secretly super
Right.
jealous.
There's a special sword that can interact with things here.
Hell yeah.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Jesus
you.
Christ.
That was a
My mom
lot.
is damn
Here you
loud.
go.
Can you hear in the background?
Do
No.
you have to
Huh.
vomit them out every time?
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
What?
No!
Don't mind her.
Alright, we're all set.
Jesus fuck.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our
So what
target is
does
the true culprit
what does
who
Halara
preys on
do
the
different
truth.
as an assist?
Well, you never used Shinigami, so I wouldn't know. I've never needed the assists. But, like, you don't get penalized for using them.
I understand that
But I never felt the
progressing
need
through
to.
this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost.
You die.
Wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, cute.
What? There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway.
Why is
Isn't
Hilara
that
spinning?
right, Hilara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A
They're being
detective's
cute.
life is always on the line.
Wait, because like when I was... Look at it!
See?
I'm spinning! Why are they doing that?
Potato. It's a slow tear, you know?
You're taking this off
They've gotta be
well,
cool.
Lara.
No comment? Okay.
You suck at shit?
No. Who's talking shit about Hilara? The fuck?
Well, but you started singing that song, that Frank Ocean song, huh? Talk about a potato
Cake
food.
by the ocean. La 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 la. That too.
A tornado.
Okay, I actually thought, like, if you don't walk during the conversation, you have to walk the entire length of what the conversation would be.
Yeah, that's why I just stay put and wait till the dialogue is
What's
done.
this?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes. I assume
A
that
tornado
solving all
flew
4 will
around
allow us
my
to
room
progress.
before you came. Excuse the
Do you
mess
like
it
to be the
made.
red or the
Hey,
blue
you
unicorn?
I don't like that the dolls are twitching.
This is your job. So what's first? Mama. How about starting with the clock tower?
Stop.
Since it was the first one you investigated.
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
Itchy head.
So I don't. Oh, why the hanging people?
Oh, now you recognize them?
Oh no. They just look like blue
They
and red.
just said fourth.
Locked room.
They just look like blue and red Laffy Taffies.
Maybe.
That's what they are. They're licorice. They're not people.
Licorice
I mean,
bubble gum.
they're not real.
The clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room. Did you forget? Ha!
Oh, I genuinely wasn't like paying attention. I thought
I
I
said
could
that like
choose.
3 times.
Well, I thought I could choose like which one I wanted to go to.
Can, but you gotta do the clock tower first. Wow, 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 wow.
Time to sit in the purple goo.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost die. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
The 4th locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's
Oh, now
corpse
you're Mom.
covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well. I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Hey! Huh?
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse is crazy. Alright. So, where did the culprit flee from? Flee from... Oh yes, the ceiling! Alright.
Here!
They fled from the shutter window.
It has to be here!
My hair is erect!
The culprit must have escaped through the window.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down, and once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way!
Right, let's try it.
The Nailman killings have already been
Okay.
solved.
I knew it.
Is he?
Why is his hair so huge?
It's a mystery phantom! The people covering up the
'Cause
case
he's a
in the
seaweed
real world are
man.
manifested like that here to stop us!
You think the culprit really escaped from
He doesn't even have green hair in the real world. But sure, yeah. Oh, rainbow tutu!
You die.
He's got a rainbow
Why don't
tutu.
you give it a try?
Help me!
Help!
Damn!
Did you have to grab them?
Don't think we can
Right, Halara! It would be downright unmannerly!
Hell, Lar.
Also, killing him is unmannerly.
So simple!
Alright, dealing with continuous attacks. Press the correct button when you think you have the correct answer to the questions the mystery phantom throws at you. Attacks are gonna keep coming, but be careful. You'll take damage if you avoid all us. Oh, so we can't just avoid them. We have to literally answer all the questions. Okay, I got you.
Yuma, the mystery labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think so!
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
The rope! The rope that,
You should have found
what's his name
something
had?
during the investigation. I was helping you, after all.
And the cinema
You
narrator.
must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
He also drew it.
Master! Concentrate!
The culprit used to escape from the high location. What? I think okay, I hit the right button. That happened so quick, I couldn't even see what letter that was.
Names of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
What traces did using the rope leave behind? What floor? No. What? This shit's too fast. Okay, let me like fucking.
It's all like the same button though.
Let me lock in. No, because I'm trying to read it, like to see which one it is. It's not what floor.
Not that fast.
Not Shutter. Marks. What? I didn't even read that one. Marks and 2 dolls on the window.
The dolls.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it.
Oh, okay.
The
Cool.
culprit must
I didn't
have
even
tied the
remember
rope
that.
There. That's why those nails have been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
Alright, get your fucking Bowser-looking ass megaphones out my
In that
face.
case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you!
What were the rope's burnt remains originally?
Don't worry.
Rope
I'm right
ladder.
here with you.
Rope ladder. Thank you.
Blue.
Alright, Dr. fucking Doofenshmirtz. Megaphoninator had a...
My damn. The loudest fuckinator.
The loudest fucking hater.
We're alive, I think.
She just flew back in, bitch!
Yuma, are you okay?
Like nothing happened.
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's
No.
all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Halara did not save
it
him.
was a lot of money.
Come on. Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locker
Making
room.
goo eyes.
She done got me jealous.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape. The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
Oh, I thought it was just cut in
What
half.
makes you so sure it was used
I
here?
didn't think of the folding part.
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall.
Oh, they match yours.
Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope
Match
ladder
yours,
and
dude.
landed there.
You could be a suspect.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder
Never.
hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they
Good
descended.
lord.
By the time they reached the bottom, it would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props.
I'll have to make another cut
To me
post.
for terrain.
I don't know if you heard my mom yelling in the background.
We have not.
Oh. She probably did that.
Imagine having a mom.
Bitch, don't do that. You love your...
I have a mom.
Okay.
Love you, mommy.
Okay.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
Bro, trim your weeds, dude.
That doesn't
Your
change our
weeds.
verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
Can you let us
Master,
fucking finish?
We'll kill the mystery phantom blocking your
Yeah.
path.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Gay ass.
Damn.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime.
Sure, yeah.
The watchmaker was also at the scene.
Sure, yeah.
Doing
And
his
he
fucking
had a
job.
hammer for the nails.
Sure,
For his
yeah.
fucking job.
He committed the crime.
For his fucking job, yeah.
Crime. Just as you deduced, he created that locked room and escaped via the rope ladder.
No.
This is the truth.
Ooh.
Damn.
The watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the windows as he went
Give
up
your
the
ass an
tower.
infarction, bro.
No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
Bro, he dying or something.
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Helara. So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's
So
best I
sassy.
act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case.
You're falling.
Yeah, it's the
Assuming the
Lingy.
watchmaker isn't the culprit.
Oh, now you know the difference between my Insta.
I do. Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit. I
Bro,
think I
bro,
understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church. Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Wait, you're tooting your own horn?
Thank you.
We jump into these
Oh, wow.
pink teams, Mario 64 style.
I need the beats.
Oh, what?
I use those beads if when I run out.
Toes.
Okay.
Toes.
He just came out here. He's like, tough titty nigga.
Pose.
I've got a father. Whose feet are you looking at?
Statue. Can we jump in these paintings? Mario 64 style.
Let's go.
That's a color wheel.
So what happened?
Yeah, whoever tried to destroy member of a church. Cute.
Hey! A treasure chest! Can I open it? Check it out! A new solution key!
Only clergy members have access to the incinerator. Cute! Oh.
We're back to the original spot.
Not the dolls dancing.
So, we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit. Which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the mystery labyrinth operates.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
Yeah, I'm glad Halara is
If you're so
logical
impressed, why
about
don't you
this.
just sign a pact with Halara?
Instead of in every corner being like, ah, what's going on? Huh?
You're the jealous kind, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
We're short
What
on time,
guy?
aren't we? Let's move on.
Right.
Really, it seems like we can be here forever.
Soul. What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so why not start with the one you're most confident with?
Let's see.
I'm gonna just go in order. Do the casino.
The first locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret club in Kamasaki district. An old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up for it, then let's... Are you
Blah,
going
blah,
to the
blah.
first...
Blah, blah, blah. Let's go.
Blah blah blah.
Un, dos, tres. Un, dos, tres.
La 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 la.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again?
Shinigami, stop being
If the
fucking
mystery
dumb.
isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
Hey, yo?
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies.
Thank you.
Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah, okay.
Saying, like, what is we yapping about?
This is where I used Halara's forte with my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past.
You don't have to think about
Some
this.
things were
You can say this out
obviously
loud.
different.
Let
Those
Halara
are
know what
most
we're thinking.
suspicious.
Spot selection. Where did the culprit flee from?
Here. I know. What about the vent?
You believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
Yes, I'm sure of it. When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the four corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Good morning.
Look at him. He got to fit through it. The fuck?
How ludicrous.
Noodle.
You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent? That's
I'm saying you need a haircut.
possible.
Good lord.
Master, poking full of
I do
holes
too,
until he's a
low-key. I need a
makeshift golf course.
Leave Poison Ivy alone.
Poison ivy. Leave Weedle alone.
Oh, my back.
Nails beneath the vent.
How ludicrous. They used the vent.
Is that not? That's not it. Okay.
Come on. But
What does that mean?
How ludicrous.
I'm gonna get like a C for every
Vent.
fucking like. What?
Utterly impossible.
You don't duck from that one?
There.
Think.
I
Yeah,
ducked.
didn't even duck.
Yes.
I did. I was like,
Isn't it?
and he just bonked his head.
That was the duck.
There's no way you
Didn't
could
duck.
get there.
What the fuck?
Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
There we go.
Slash through this mystery.
I'm gonna get a C in every one of these labyrinths, bro, for stamina.
Some of the nails stuck in the bottom of the vent.
If you
were
increase
bent
your stamina,
downward.
I think the letter
The
grade is
culprit
like
used the nails
percentage.
driven into the wall as
Yeah,
footing
like
to
how
reach
much
the
I
vent.
keep losing. That's what I mean.
The weight
Like
caused
the
the nails to
percent.
bend.
So if you're like no damage, you're good. 90% probably an S or an A.
Yeah, but I got a C in the fucking tutorial one.
Yeah, because you kept getting your fucking forehead caved in and you didn't have any stamina
So
upgrades.
you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent. Did you find that out using my post-cognition?
Yeah, without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
My titty hurts.
Sorry.
you got
I
lectured
massage you?
again. Sucks to be
Yes,
you,
please.
huh?
No.
Anyway, let's head out. I'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
Right, let's hurry.
Oh? Inception shit.
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And
My kidney.
that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway. So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
Got it.
Moving right along. Roll out the red carpet.
There it is! Another treasure! So, who's
like
gonna
a
open
rabid
the
dog.
treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll?
That's obviously Halara.
Oh, that's me!
But
Alright,
okay.
another solution key.
Alright, why he cheeked up though? Hello?
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Someone thin.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
Yeah, not that fat
So
fuck.
the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite nicely.
Can't be that fat fuck.
Keep it up, Master. This is all thanks to my training.
Did I mention it can't be the fat fuck?
Yeah, that obese motherfucker.
God, the
Alright,
morbidly
let's
overweight
solve the
ass
remaining
bitch.
locker
It can't be him. Because
Fucking
he's morbidly obese.
looking like a human roly-poly. God damn.
We're bullies.
The second locked room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion.
I should state for the record, I love
Corpse
all
was inside the
bodies.
study, and the room's key was
My
found
favorite bodies
underneath the
are
corpse.
big bodies.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Hey, if you big, more to love. That's what I think.
Do you really?
I'm for real. That's just more to love. As long as like you're healthy and you're happy in your body, hell yeah.
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner.
So
And the
observative.
culprit was also missing from this room. It shares common traits with the other Nailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
I'll try. The door was locked when the corpse was found. And the only key was underneath the body. There are no windows that could have been used to escape, and the vent is too small to fit through. So how did the culprit escape from here?
That's actually a good question. I don't know. Would there have been a secret? No.
Via the fish tank.
Vida stick. Mine's is too small. There wasn't anything in the bookcase. Mistake, yeah.
Must die.
Cute.
Oh
Are
damn.
you curious about the doll? I'm sure your instincts are correct. You must solve each.
I understand.
I don't like that W is down and S is up. This is like flight controls, bro.
I like flight controls.
I don't.
Just-
I'm not flying a role playing, bitch. Is that a mistake? That's a mistake. Fuck!
What if
Never found any like secret
Yes,
passages.
I understand. I just the
Do you?
vent doesn't make sense. What am I doing?
What is like the only way in and out of a room?
But the door's locked. No key.
Well, we didn't find any other secret entrance.
here?
I'm gonna like go insane.
This has to be the spot. To leave the room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
We just walked in and out the door.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right? After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Lock picking, maybe.
Sure. After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have no idea.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now. Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Because of the culprit, what happened to the what? What happened to the key? Thrown in.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door. And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here...
Man, that's some perfect game.
It stopped.
Perfect game. You just gotta
But
throw through the
nothing
slits.
happened. The door is still closed.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse. I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room. I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Lara, have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xian.
God damn it.
Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You really are a devil. Trying to take money from a death god, huh?
The key was definitely
A
tossed
second,
inside.
what now, girl?
But that doesn't explain
I'm sorry,
how it got
what
under
are
the
you?
corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in? Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside a locked room?
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
At least give me a heads up first.
It says, how was the corpse moved?
I can read.
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Mansion. There was evidence that a string or something similar scraped against the gap of it. Perhaps the string was hitched on it. Ooh. Okay. It looks like a thin string rubbed against the inner corners of the eyes. Ooh. Uh-huh. Okay. So there was a string. There was a string with a key on the end, and the culprit put it through the vent and through the doll eyes. And dropped it like that? Okay. Sure.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, Master!
We about to do the barrel? Yeah, okay. There wasn't even like the gaps, spaces, the Wordle shit. What am I trying to say? The Hangman.
Hangman.
The Hangman game didn't show up.
Try to solve it lickety-split! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Keep that up!
It's an eye. Are you an eye? Yeah, there we go.
That's right! That's right!
Thank you, Jesus. I didn't even look at how many spaces it was. I was just like, yeah, it's string, right?
But the string isn't strong. What was it then?
String isn't strong.
Nanofibers.
The string wasn't strong, it was strong.
It was strong, not string. I get it.
And then it strang.
Strang.
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
You really think a tiny string could move a whole corpse?
There he is
Yes.
again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor. Which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole time? Huh? The door!
The truth is slipping further away!
Of course it is. Because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Master, let's take him down first!
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fucking ballistic.
Why? It's not that bad.
Because I don't know this. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Check your keys to get it.
Your deduction is wrong.
You literally have one key.
Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
Through this mystery.
I was hesitating on that one, but I was like, no, I think that one's right. Right to rebuttal.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved.
Indeed.
The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual blood stains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
Oh, he made babies.
He made babies.
What's this?
He was pregnant.
Okay.
Ah, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Unusual circumstances. It doesn't matter. As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved. You can't change the truth.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
Stop doubting
No,
yourself,
you're
motherfucker.
correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pinned body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door! It's getting further away!
Hey, wait!
I won't let you.
What the fuck? Barbie squad, go!
Good lord. You know,
Hello?
bushwhacker.
It was...
Upside down.
What? Upper body sitting up? Dang it! Yeah, that makes the most sense.
That's right! The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
Instead of sideways towards the shoulders. What was used to sit the body upright? Then strain. Bang!
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place. That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Why was the corpse lying on its back at the time of the discovery? The string was cut? Oh, that was bad sound. Damn!
You see the string.
You said what? Oh, if it was
String
cut, we'd see
cut,
the
you'd still
string.
see it.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're right. The string was... retrieved? Okay.
The culprit then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place from outside the door.
Oh, that's why there was the
And
scraping.
with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
Damn. Suddenly you got moves, huh? If I fuck up, like,
appears this
lose all my
locked room
stamina, do I
mystery
gotta
will
start all the
finally
way
be
over?
I'd assume.
Or do I just start from, like, the previous checkpoint before I died?
I think the
Huh?
check, because you
When
can
did
lose
that
things
happen?
and still have your stamina.
Maybe
And
you're
then-
supposed to recreate the locked
So
room
I assume you
the
just
same way the
restart. Because it's
culprit
like,
did.
you fucking stuck. Restart.
Master,
Okay.
you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
Recreate the locked room?
You gotta think like the culprit, Master.
Oh, okay. Think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same steps to complete the room.
Blood place is suspicious.
Inspect items following the sequence of events. Some of the items weren't used in the crime, so be careful.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
Okay. Right. So... start from the corpse?
Maybe you got the order wrong.
Oh.
First, you need to tie the fishing line down. Find a sturdy spot where it can be easily retrieved later.
Okay. Damn. Easily retrieved later. The vent?
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the vent.
Indubitably.
After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Okay. That was the doll.
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye! And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
The painting don't make no sense. You don't make no sense.
Does it really? The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
What was it?
Nothing.
Huh? Who you talking to? You talking to me? You not talking.
No,
Who is that? No?
I don't talk to nobody.
You talking to
I got no
Shinigami?
friend.
No, it was me. Oh, it was me.
No, yeah.
So, I'm sorry. What the fuck? No, we live and we learn, okay? We live and we learn. Sometimes we make mistakes in life, and that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes in life. This is probably
No,
wrong.
there's
Yeah.
you proved that.
Yeah, that was wrong. I like that the moon is green. That's pretty. The desk light is wrong. It's just going past through the corpse.
The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was...
Come on.
here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull the line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
Okay. What? The line needs to pass through the doll first. That's the fishing line. I don't know, went back up through the vent? It could not have been the desk light. There's no way. It's not the desk light. That made no sense. Can I get a hint?
You can. What would bring his corpse to go up? You got like 2 options. You're not gonna get a hint because there's like only 2 things to choose.
I mean,
Not even. I think there's just 1. You're not gonna get a hint.
Rami, please. Oh, please. This look is diabolical. Rami. Oh, fucking Christ. Dude. It's the right.
Now, to return the line to the vent. This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely
You didn't
prepared.
need no hint.
So
Well, actually, the
next-
boobs helped.
Boobs help. Let's reopen the door.
The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then...
What was the key thrown in from? The vent gap.
the key
The
was
culprit
thrown
took it
through the
home.
vent. If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. Then... the corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall face up on top of the key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's my master!
The bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body. But the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open
Ooh, don't get on my nerves. Don't get on my nerves, boy.
it? Of course.
Calm down, Jay. Jay, calm down.
Oh my god,
This
it's a
is
triangle.
probably another clue leading to the
It's a
culprit.
triangle. It's
I'm
Bill
not sure
Cipher.
how to use it. Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
Don't get on my fucking nerves.
Right.
Calm down.
Like we.
Oh, what
already-
happened? I missed what was happening.
We already planned to do that, beach.
Right.
Stop staring at this twitching ass doll.
Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed.
Boom killed.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the third locked room? Yes.
Ta-da. No.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
This is the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
Where did the culprit flee from? There's a ladder that leads to nowhere. Let's just use for the shelves. Oh, there's a hole in the door.
I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but
I think that's the door outside in.
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
no, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
Laura's like, get your hot ass breath away from me.
I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't?
Jesus. How many times are they
How
gonna
about
do
you
that,
go
bro?
and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
You haven't, head ass.
I mean, you haven't?
Shut your ass.
No!
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Because I forgot.
Laura told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside. Well, how about that theory?
Wrong.
Is this the storage key?
Which means...
Actually.
this one's a freebie! I was right! Just toss it in there, Master!
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
Master! Hurry up and throw the key! Your
That's
footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
not the answer.
That's the right answer?
Told ya.
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Exactly.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
Oh shit.
You're back. The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
Master! You got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master! You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
Oh god. Doll. Have a hand.
Girl.
Mommy.
You're not even in like the right place to like look at her tits for a hint. That's not what I meant.
I'm looking directly at them. The puppies!
Try talking to her.
Just recreate what you deduced earlier. Follow the steps the culprit took to create the locked room mystery and check those locations.
Ah. There's something about that doll. About the doll, about the doll, about the doll. Ah, I don't know shit. Laura, help me.
Use everything you know and recreate the lock. All that's left is to follow the steps one at a time. It's that simple.
Fuck.
Like, what is confusing us?
I don't know where to start.
Bitch, they literally said do something with the doll.
Okay, and do what?
Oh my fucking god.
I'm serious, I don't know. Do something with the doll.
What was the doll nailed to? Be so fucking for real.
I don't know.
Was it nailed to the door, the wall, or a painting? You have 3 options.
First, take the painting.
Oh. Nail the doll to the painting.
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
Stood up. Stood up over here.
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that...
Hey, there's...
Wait, what? Oh, I thought I just hit it again. After that, then they just, like, knock it over?
They still have to nail the key to the thing.
But that's what I tried to click. Or, well, I tried to click it again.
They didn't do it from the inside.
Oh, I gotta go back outside. Let me run! This tweakish
Then the
fool.
culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
Ah.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
I'm stuck in the door.
No.
What?
Think about the state the corpse was in at the time of discovery. The key wasn't just hanging on it. What's the next step?
I'll be at 0 by the end of this.
culprit nailed the key to the painting along with the doll from outside the window. Finally... I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
Indeed.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
The fuck does running hot mean?
They ain't running cold.
Hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
How would you decide that?
Like this.
Okay.
I'm the meanest. Let's check out this treasure.
Stop, damn bitch.
What's wrong?
Nothing inside.
It's empty.
Haha.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
Yeah, sorry, I used up like half your stamina.
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team, don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here? I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask, who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
Fuck ass dolls.
They're having fun.
I guess.
Let them have their fun.
Uh-huh. Fun.
Let them have their fun. Look at them. Look at them.
No.
Look at them.
These dolls are coming in our country, stealing our
Alright.
happiness.
Stealing all of our happiness.
Mm-hmm.
You think the reason why you're depressed is because these dolls are stealing your happiness?
Yes. I didn't fucking stutter, did I?
A
Or my
little
name
bit.
is J. Jameson.
You stuttered a little bit.
Your forehead stuttered a little bit.
Nah. Use a hoe. Okay. Oh. Oh.
That's why you just standing there.
Look, you just said.
This is great.
The way he snapped. You want to say that one more time?
One more time.
Oh, so we tested, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Who you calling ma'am?
You bitch.
Look at me standing on business. He ain't standing on shit but broken ankles.
Good God.
Okay. What we got going on? Into the purple goo.
Adieu.
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Would be a little faster. Oh, hello. Hi,
Is
guys.
this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here.
I'm a man of God.
I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
God is so punk.
I have nothing to do with the case.
Oh, we know, Toby.
Let me go!
Wow.
Hope you know Telly.
So now we must pick out the true culprit.
You
of
gonna run
this
from
case.
exercise?
The true culprit.
You know, we look more like a
You
Teletubby.
solved all the locked room mysteries before.
Which
you
is the
did.
one with the,
Yeah.
with
You should
the,
have
with the
all
circular
clues
one.
and evidence you need to
I
accuse
have
the
no
culprit.
clue.
To be honest, when I first met
Did you
you,
remember when they
Funny
did
is the
a
coding.
babies
rather
Teletubbies? That shit looked so creepy.
You sure are
Oh,
honest.
that's so fun.
I
But
hated
my
that.
opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic,
Me
anything
that you
is
ain't a little
possible.
bitch.
All right, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. Can I do elimination first? Like process of elimination?
I'm not the nail man.
I'm not the culprit.
We know it's not Fatso.
Yeah.
I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
I'm not the nail man.
Did we ever ask her how long her arm has been broken?
Well, I'm assuming like at least a day. But like the nail murder happened like today.
Yeah, the
Well,
same
that day.
that same day, and she's already had the cast on. Yeah, so
I'm not the culprit.
can't be her. Can't be Fatso. Put your fuck Bible down, bro. I'm sorry. I'm probably like being really racist to whatever language that is. Whatever,
Racist.
whatever characters those are. But, bro. How can...
How can I be the nail man?
Out of those two, how can it be either? I said Slim Man, but they're both... I guess he's the
I'm not
slim.
the culprit.
Well, not really. He kind of has the same
Well, they're
build, just
both slim.
shorter. Yeah. He's got like them broad ass shoulders, bro. How can it be? Do I can't use any solution keys. Or yeah. Yeah. Well, we've already gotten this far in corporate selection, so let's see.
The culprit is you, Father.
I'm blind. What the fuck are you talking
What?
about?
That's an absolutely...
Ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit?
Dude,
That's
I
impossible.
mean, have you seen the things priests do? Like,
yeah,
come on.
him being
Such
the man of
nonsense.
anything means nothing.
Right! Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
Yes.
Not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Ooh. I'll be damned. Wait, could we have seen the other guy's form? Or was this the only
No, 'cause
resurrection?
yeah.
Oh wow, so I just guessed it, got it right! Out of a 50-50 shot.
I mean, the guy didn't work for the church, so he couldn't use the incinerator.
Wait, really? The blue-haired guy? I did not clock
Yeah,
that.
he's a worshiper, not a priest.
I did not clock that.
It's like, that's literally what he was called!
I didn't clock that.
Use the wrong formula and get the right answer.
It's total blasphemy! I'm not the mailman.
People have died for, like, the Lord.
The first one to discover the body. The mailman is the worshiper.
Wait. No! Oh, fuck. I could've just went
Yeah.
the loop around again. Instead.
I'm a man of the cloth.
It's okay. It's okay, I got this.
It's total blasphemy. I am not the mailman. That's it.
I hit the button.
The first one to discover the body. The mailman is the worshiper.
Good. Thank you, Jesus.
The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
Gotta say, he has the worst fit out of all of them.
Church is the culprit? I am not the culprit.
Damn, you literally don't even have to, like, switch keys anyway.
Others
Yeah.
for the church.
You cheater.
What? Well, also at the church, so...
I knew it.
A member of the church is the culprit?
But he's saying others work at the church. I can just specify. I guess it wasn't that. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue.
Others working for the church.
I'll just let it cycle.
Yes, there's the servant.
Oh my god, move when I tell you to move, dude!
The servant was able to commit the crimes.
I'll slash through this mystery.
I'm
Climbing
fucking
up to
little
the
Timmy
underground
up, bro.
casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's
Agility
no way someone
is-
of
you
his
know
size
what?
could have
Whatever.
committed
He's
the
being
crime.
too nice.
No, no! Absolute lies! The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb.
No. Oh my god, I knew it was.
What's that food fishing
I
line?
knew it was wrong. Too, and I just still clicked out of like fucking
What is that?
dumbness.
The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
Let me just listen to all of them. How about that? How about let's be
It's not
fucking
like she's
patient?
afraid of heights.
Like, that's what I literally told you to do at
Use
first.
the nails to climb.
Okay.
And you know she's always saying, I'll kill your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
I didn't. Okay. Ooh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, that was the loop. I think I know which one to slice to.
The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also
Oh,
works at
that
the
is a
church. The nun was
lot.
absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like she's afraid of heights.
Wait. Oh no, I think I missed the one I'm
She
supposed
used
to
the
do.
nails to climb.
Fuck.
And you know she's always saying,
Yeah, I did
I'll
the
kill
wrong.
your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
Yeah. Okay. No. I got it. I think.
The nun must be the culprit.
I think I got it.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
There you go.
Truth.
In the Mansion Study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit. It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
Sayonara.
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
The
Oh, I thought they
nails.
were gonna do like a Steven Universe fusion.
I am not the nail man.
I don't know.
I
You
am
look
Hulk.
like a nail man.
Wasn't there a blue Hulk at one point?
I think there's a Hulk of every color.
Okay.
All your proof is nothing but fantasy.
At least that ugly hair is
You
gone.
don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
Nobody's gonna believe our bluffing. We're a child.
Bluff. In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
Let's lie. See, I fuck with this form. That first form he had, looking like soft serve ice cream.
Like soft serve ice cream. Like when you pinch off a turd.
Oh look, I got 2 keys.
Stupid fantasies.
No, better dodging.
A report concerning clock tower murder case. Suspicious footprints. Okay, well let's hear what he got to say.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy.
What?
Come on.
But
Come on, you fucking idiot! You're not even taking damage from like anything. It's yourself.
Stupid fantasies.
You could also have help from Alara.
No, Halara took damage.
Is nothing but a fantasy.
What?
Didn't Halara just take damage?
No, you're taking damage. And you can have her assist you.
Find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood?
Some of them take multiple hits.
I see that now. Wait, slice!
Because I'm
You fucking Christ almighty. I'm gonna like go insane.
true.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Did
god.
more damage, you could one-shot him more. That's just a theory.
enough with your stupid fantasies.
Theory.
Everything you say
Will you say if I one-shot him?
fantasy.
Well, if you do more damage, you could one-shot the thing.
You have any proof? Culprit. Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
Oh my Christ.
Come.
You go hit yourself to death.
Oh, this is the one we gotta use.
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy.
Wrong way.
Do you have any proof? Culprit. Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
There we go.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out
Look, I'm bad at video games.
perfectly match
Alright?
your
That's in every description, bio
Impossible.
I put on these
Burn
channels.
those shoes in the incinerator.
I never said I was perfect. I never said I'm a good gamer.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
Oh, you sneezed him away.
Gesundheit.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
The priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. What is awesome?
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That
I
could
don't
be
know.
said
That sounds
about
kind of
all
justified.
murders.
Killing a loan
Insane
shark?
people kill for
Hell yeah.
insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end.
It'd be a little too easy if it was just one guy.
A dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
Oh. All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Ew, good lord.
Out of the 4 locked
What was my
rooms,
first theory?
if any of them were
I
hiding
said
mysterious
Seth, right?
it would be the room
What was your theory? Yeah,
obviously
you said
different
Seth.
from the others.
And I was like, that's not an option, and you didn't give me another.
Master,
Yeah.
I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Huh?
Oh,
Well, if you, I
fine.
guess if you
I can't
think
say
about
no
it,
to you.
it makes
So
sense that
heartless like
you'd
that.
work with
Okay,
somebody
now
from
that's
Amaterasu. Because, I mean, even though Amaterasu was what ruined the city, you could have some help in that. What if it's that girl's dad?
No,
The what
that has
now?
nothing to do with the matter at hand.
The nun's
Try
dad.
thinking
What if he was
elsewhere.
working with him?
Yeah.
My dad works at Nintendo!
Good lord.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? I'm not paying attention.
Which room is different?
Oh, which room is different from... Wait. It would be the room that's obviously different from the others. Oh. If any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others. Oh, excuse me. Room that's obviously different from the others. I don't remember the 4. Okay, I just clicked the first one and that wasn't right. So, the clock tower...
The first
storage.
one was the casino one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4th one was the clock tower. The 3rd one was the storage room. The 2nd one was the mansion. Which one was different? They're hiding a secret. I mean, the clock tower...
The clock tower was obviously the priest.
Right. And we're saying which one is different from what the priest would do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. discovers the victims. Okay, so
Would you like a hint?
yes, please.
I'll give it to you in 5 minutes.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. I will tell you if you're wrong or right, if you give me a right reason.
oh, which one didn't struggle by strangulation? Oh, was that the difference? That was this woman, right? The art gallery storage.
How'd she die?
Well, she still died from strangling, but she didn't struggle.
She did not die from strangulation.
No, she died from the blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Yes, but no one's room is sustained. Okay, so what's the third room? Yaga. See, at first I was thinking, what do all the rooms have in common? But then I was like, wait, I should think of the dead bodies. This locked room is different from the others, because of the victims. What? Because of the victims. Death? I think the word is death. Okay.
That's right. Go, go, go.
Let's go. Don't need a hint with your dumb ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Booby blast.
Booby blast.
It's like that pose is like what you get for one of those Gooner picture games you'd get on the Switch for like $1.
Or like a sexy calendar.
Oh, that no.
A new path's
On
opened
to
up. It
Legend of
seems
Zelda
to be a
Twilight
hidden
Forest.
passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Let's hope your nunchuck works.
Nunchuck.
Yeah. That's a Wii game. And you had to play with the nunchuck.
I was thinking the literal weapon.
You had to play with the Wii nunchuck.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim of the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Right.
Oh, y'all just finished talking.
Were all strangled to death.
You don't want to
All
hold
had
forward and watch
strangulation
the
marks and
scene
scratches,
change?
Defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation.
It gets loud.
marks, but no signs of resisting.
I guess.
There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death. The real cause of death is blunt force trauma. Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one. Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Copycat, the work of the priest. No.
Right here.
I'm just absolutely wrong and have to restart the whole thing all over.
Good lord. You've used your
The
last life.
strangulation was faked to imply this
God, your
crime
stamina's
had the
gonna be an
same
F.
perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime
A
scene
fin
as
chat.
similar as possible, it appeared like the mailman was
But like,
responsible for an
C and
unrelated
above is a
murder.
passing grade, right? If
Which
it's lower,
means
that means you just have to
this was a
restart. So I think
copycat
the lowest
crime.
you could get is a C.
I agree.
This
By
game
logic.
treats a C as a failing grade, so you can assume that like SS is
How do you know a
a.
failing grade? If it was a failing grade, you wouldn't have gotten an S
Along the
mark.
string of mailman killings, there could be some that were done by
But
copycat
saying
criminals.
SS through C is equivalent to A through F, just like different letters to make it nicer.
The copycat criminal.
That means grades are
Indeed.
just...
We need to
Grades.
uncover this imposter's identity.
Grades are just letters.
All right.
See, F means failure, but C doesn't mean failure.
Good lord.
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the
Okay.
hell? I'll kill your ass!
So, let's think about this one. That fat fuck had caused blunt force trauma to the girl.
If he like accidentally backhands you, or like shoves you to like get to his vending machine.
We just can't go one day without like making some Biggie comment, bro. just some real fat shaming shit. Oh god.
I do not apologize.
God damn it. And you know what? I wouldn't want you to. Stand on business.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so the boy. Hello.
It was me all along!
It's not me.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
Did you stop him for so long?
No, because I'm thinking. Well, if I
You're
clicked
accusing
again,
me
that
of
just
being the copycat criminal?
cycle back. This is quiet. He's looking at us like, are you seriously accusing us?
Are you fucking? You must be joking.
Yeah, the fact that you have us thinking. Okay, wait. Okay.
I'll give you a hint in like 5 minutes.
Alright, thank you. So with the girl,
Mhm.
what was her deal that like I remember Halara slut shamed her.
Ooh.
Right. And
Yeah.
her death was in the art gallery. Who else has the second key was the art gallery worker.
Mhm.
And so the second person with the key, who else would have the key to the art gallery? I don't know.
What you mean? The fart gallery. Anyways.
Okay, what? And in the art gallery, well, there was one doll, but instead of using dolls, they nailed paintings up on the wall. And okay, let's rule out the obvious. I don't think it's the girl. I don't think it's the nun.
Mhm. Yes, let's rule out the obvious, not the child.
Yeah, not the child too. I don't think it's the nun or this boy. Or
You can't rule out
wait,
the child. The child could have done it.
wait. How did the nun injure her hand?
She literally explained it to you. She was playing guitar practice too hard.
She's lying. You could tell by her body language.
Wait, it was
a
that
lie.
or it was like baseball?
No,
So
yeah,
it was one of those.
she said it was guitar for too long.
Okay.
Or not too long, but like she was playing with some new bass guitar and it landed on her arm.
Yeah, that's the baseball.
The little slit window, could she have entered her arm then?
Doing what?
Trying to nail the
Why? How
nail
could you
into the.
break your arm doing that?
I don't know.
Walk me through it.
Well, okay, like little Timothy over here said that he could barely even fit his fingers through the window. But the culprit in the art gallery storage managed to nail a nail through the painting and put the key in it.
Yeah, we showed how we were able to do it.
Okay, I don't think it's fat fuck. I don't think it's this boy. Because he can't reach up to that window even with the box. How is it? What I'm trying to think of, how is it not them though? Because with the blue-haired guy, sure, like, but he's just a worshiper. Like, how would he have a key? The nun,
How would the priests have a key to an art gallery?
how would any of them have a key? You're right. I don't know.
Assume like they found out how to get the key. How did they got the key is completely irrelevant.
Really? How is it irrelevant?
It is 100% irrelevant. Case closed.
No, but how?
It is irrelevant. Case closed. I don't even know how they got the key.
No, that's
You have
not
no
right.
evidence given
That's
how
not
they got the key.
right. You can't just like skim over that. We gotta like.
Well, they probably explain it, but at the moment they don't have the information. They could probably help work for the art gallery. Who knows? They volunteer.
But I don't want to just make like a guess. I want to actually try to figure this shit out.
Yeah, you have the information to figure it out. Key is not one of them.
I don't know.
Hint, post-cognition.
The post-cognition. Okay, I don't remember. What were we looking at in the post-cognition?
You gonna have to figure it out.
That was a whole night ago. I was dead inside. Okay.
Can't look at your keys?
No, I can't look at anything.
Can't even pause?
Nope. I'm trying to hit the key right now. It's not letting me pause.
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
What did we see in the post-cognition? We saw there was a paint bucket that wasn't spilled. There was painting. There was the painting that wasn't set up. There was the
paint that wasn't spilled?
Yeah, because there was a paint bucket, but then when the body was discovered, that blue-haired guy knocked it over. Which is why there's dried paint in the room.
Okay.
But what's cognition? There was what was there? I don't know. I don't know how that helps. I don't really know it.
Post-cognition rules.
Post-cognition rules. Okay, the rules were you can't touch anything.
Not really a rule, just a thing that happens.
Oh yeah. Oh, can only see what the first person, like the third party. Yeah, can only see what the first person that discovered the body saw. But I'm still.
You ran out of your heads.
I don't. It's genuinely not like. No, my
If Runner was here.
occipital lobe hurts. Can I just guess them all? I don't. Okay. We saw the paintings, we saw the window, we saw door, we saw girl, blunt force trauma. I don't get a damn thing. This is.
I told you already.
You're accusing me of being the copycat?
This is a complete
What the hell?
guess.
I'll kill your ass.
Yeah, that was wrong. Beautiful.
Don't make me kill your ass.
Okay. Do I not get a...
The culprit can only be the copycat by having info about the other crime scenes. So it has to be that person.
Can't tab, I can't.
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass.
Who is like the
I
one
told you
person
already.
who knows how the
I
victim
have nothing
dies?
to do with this.
This guy. Cause he's been there at every crime scene. Yes, indeed. What did that have to do with post-cognition?
It's for later.
Okay.
If you also know the rules of postcognition, you would know.
Giving me fucking.
But apparently you don't.
The rules of post-cognition can only see what the first person that discovered the body saw.
Wrong!
Oh my god.
Technically, one of the first people would be the victim or the culprit.
The third party person that would discover the body.
Yes.
That's what I said earlier. I said that I'm saying the.
Okay.
I'm paraphrasing the same fucking thing. Damn.
And also, what the fuck did the art director say? And why is the scene different in postcognition?
Fucking.
I'm not gonna fucking explain it. The game will.
Jesus Christ.
You are the copycat criminal.
Just pissing me off.
Me?
You
What are
pissing me off.
talking
The fuck?
Just pissing me off.
I told you all about the Nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation. And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me? This is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit. I'll crush you to dust, you filth!
Don't piss me off. Just don't piss me off. Okay.
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the nail man. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat.
Oh, what the fuck?
The nut could be the copycat. Anyone could have done it.
Oh, what? Wait, let me read both of them. Victims were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicized. Right. It's obtained from the church worshiper who knew about the past murders. Okay. Let's loop through it again.
I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal?
What the fuck?
Could have all been the nail man. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Oh, I think I could have sliced it out.
Criminal,
That's the one I gotta do.
why is it me? Servant could be the copycat. The nut could be the copycat. Anyone could have done it.
Slowly. Alright. Okay, I got it. Actually, I don't. I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't got it.
Just gotta believe. Parappa the rapper.
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene.
I think it's that last one with the second key.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal?
Or with the key that I have equipped right now.
It could have all been the nail man.
Jump.
The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Slide.
Even if there was a copycat criminal,
Slide.
why is it me?
Slide.
The servant could be the copycat.
Slide.
The nut could be the copycat.
Blue.
Slide.
Anyone
Right.
could have done it.
Slice. I said slice.
Crisscross.
I said slice. What the fuck?
The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes. That includes the nailman himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you! You could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
Hey. I think I'm good. But there's
For the first on the scene to also be the culprit is rather cliche.
He was always suspicious, but because the real nailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the nailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the nailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there! My radar is banging like crazy!
Banging?
got you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth.
Patapim.
Master, don't let your guard down.
Tralalelo, tralala.
Yeah.
No!
It's time to go super big mode. Four. I love four. Who said that? Who said that?
My God!
Oh my god.
We just left Halar.
Let's do this,
Alright, bye
We
Laura.
said not our problem.
Not my problem. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. That's just my problem.
Shut up! Damn this! Stop with your lies! Everything was done by the nailman! I'm not the culprit!
My problem. That's just not my problem.
You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
Well, that's just a dumb claim. What's this one? Well, it's 4-2.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Wait, what?
Say,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Wait, I hit the right one.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
There we go. I guess I just didn't click it the first time.
Forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene.
Where is
Not the
Halara?
culprit, not the victim, but how it
Living her
appeared
best
when
life,
a third
apparently.
party first entered.
There.
We used post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
Piss me off. Pissed my own self off at this point.
It's your own fault.
Wrong!
Wrong! Head ass.
Stop it! Get away from me! Damn it! Why you? Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Who cares if you use post-cognition? You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene! No clue will help lead you to the culprit! You're
Gotcha.
never gonna find the culprit! What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered!
What was his claim again? What you saw was only what I saw. Another employee claims he was the one who unlocked the door, but was too afraid to open it. Instead, he watched from behind as the person from the church opened the door. I don't think this is right. That isn't right either. That isn't right either. Only the people who enter the crime scene know this fact. The culprit, peacekeepers, and first discoverers of the victims. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go with the paint on the floor anyway. Right?
Polara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over.
Right.
And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Polara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated. But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery's staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit. This is the truth of the case.
Wait, but I guess the culprit can't be the first person to discover a body because they...
Stated.
Yeah, because they were the ones that committed the murder. Would have made no sense.
Master, finish him! Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
Okay. Let's go through this damn book. Epistles. Incidents caused by the mailman. Priest completes the crime at this club. Please stop vibrating on my coochie. Key in the glass. Where did the culprit leave the room from? The vent. Indeed. Oops. Right. What did the culprit use to climb the wall? Yes, the incinerator. Yes. Look at his fucking blind ass. Alright. We put string through. What did the culprit pass the line through? The iris. Oh. The culprit type. Yes. Set it up in a triangle formation. Where did the culprit pass the line through last? The vent again. Okay. No, the key. No. The back of the corpses now. I see. And then he dropped the key in, plopped the body on top of it, and then this fucker comes in and copies it. Okay, what was nailed to the door? The rope ladder, yes. And then this was the priest's doing this time. That is the rope ladder, right? Yeah. Oh, and he did cut it on his way down. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Look here.
Look at that. Did the culprit use to destroy the evidence? The incinerator, baby. The true identity of the nail man is this guy. True identity of the copycat is his son. Okay. Mystery unraveled.
Check on that.
And it only took me almost 4 hours. There were plenty of breaks in between, but it's fine.
A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nail Man? Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
Denouement.
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nail Man is first. The Nail Man is an urban legend of Kanaiwar. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nail Man will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamisaki District.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb. The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Ginma District.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse. All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails in the upper body didn't pierce through completely,
Yeah.
so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Ginma district.
The skank's cause of death was blunt force trauma. She was a pretty lady who
Skank
let her
is
looks
crazy,
get to
by the
her
way.
head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases. And now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we gotta solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Okay.
Why are you imitating Halara?
Yeah, I was about to say,
Okay,
who
I
is
was
that?
like, wait a minute, what?
The killer cut their footing on the way down from the window.
I mean, minorly
That way,
concerned
they
for
could
a
just
bit.
pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
I was like, did Shinigami's voice actress die? Like, what happened?
Down under their own weight.
Did she
So they
die?
once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the nailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The nailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
But the cause of death in the art gallery murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the nailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer. First, the nailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
The priest! You're the nailman!
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the nailman's crimes is...
The worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
Yeah, you thought she was getting away, Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. Sit your blue ass down.
Brilliant.
This is the truth of the case!
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one
Now
thing.
pay your debt.
You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
The fuck does that mean?
Halara? You do?
Now don't piss yourself, kid.
Alright. That handshake took a little too long, I will admit.
Eyes on Shinigami.
Why Shinigami gotta jump in
What's
like that?
about to happen?
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for! Time to boom kill the bad guy!
Soap opera
Surging
time.
bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
You said this game has no musical numbers, right?
That I'm aware of.
Okay. Because if Shinigami bursts into song at one point.
I'ma kill your family, kill them all, yippee!
No, she would say, I'm a boom, kill your family.
Good lord.
No. King Tut's nightclub.
Gonna be a different name each time, huh?
The Pharaoh's freak-offs. Alright, we're done. That was the last one. That was the last one. I apologize.
I don't.
Father?
Daddy?
Alright. What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit.
Wait. Okay, my question is gonna be fucking answered in the next few minutes, right? But if Halara keeps her memories of the labyrinth we were just in, and then notices that doing that ended up killing the true culprits, now being in the real world, wouldn't they be upset?
It'll be answered. It will be
Yeah,
answered.
okay. I'm asking like if they realize and then they're upset with us, like, oh, you're killing people.
You're the nigga who's been killing everybody.
You're doing crime. Uh-oh.
You're the stinky.
Because of the mystery labyrinth's creation,
Oh no, we're gonna
caused by
Halara is
ancient
not gonna like
this would
us.
happen, but it still hurts
Our
to see
waifu.
someone die before my eyes.
No. What would be a non-binary?
I killed them myself.
Because I know
I like to be a waifu.
male is husbando or whatever, right? What's the non-binary waifu word?
Cows and pigs all the time and eat 'em.
Maifu?
You don't feel bad about that, right? These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
Yes.
Hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Yeah. Your suspects died.
Are you going to rely can't say no when you ask for help.
Is Shinigami gonna kill Seth?
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Oh,
Everyone!
Jesus Christ!
He came back to life!
What the is that?
That was so real. That scream came from the soul.
This is straight out of like a fucking Family Guy clip, bro. I can't take this serious.
I love his scream. It's
Yeah.
so like real.
It's so like from the gut. Oh, he came back to life. Jesus.
Oh my god,
man.
that was beautiful.
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the mail.
What the fuck? No. Let's be super serious right now. No murder suspect is gonna say, actually, I'm the nailman killer.
Well, he's gonna die in the next few minutes, so it doesn't matter.
But
I mean, he's already dead.
she can make it sound a little more convincing, be like, guys, I'm the nailman killer. Take me away, and then die.
I did the oopsie. My bad, y'all.
I did the oopsie.
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the nailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
Thanks. I wanted to see him flop.
Super lazy.
Everybody do the flop.
Will it work?
Good lord.
Should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
Alright, Shinigami.
Priest mumbled something.
You've got to be shitting me.
Quite hear him.
You want to go again?
Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation.
Bitch!
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
You're so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
Huh? What now?
I think it's ran over by a truck.
Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Mummy?
Where is that coming from?
It's Team Rocket!
What are you doing here?
Cunty and cuntier. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Who
You
are
fucking kill him?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
Oh my god, it's
James,
Roy from Fire
Jesse.
Emblem.
It's an order.
Oh, that
Director
too.
of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers.
What a fucking ass.
The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
Jesse. James. Team Rocket.
The Peacekeeper's director?
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
How about no?
Yeah, who the fuck you talking to?
I understand, drawing the eye and eyebrow over the hair, but like,
What are you
he would have looked cooler if it was actually covered.
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent
Yeah.
Director Yomi is here to help.
Benevolent, but you
Oh,
just
excuse me.
massacred
for
a guy.
interruption. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
Hi Martina. How you doing?
So you think she's the boss? The boss.
No.
She's my beloved.
Oh,
right
so now is
hand.
she James again?
No one else gets to have her.
No, I think she's Jessie in the sense that she's
a
a
girl.
woman. Yes. But also,
No,
but also
Jessie
the
is
guy.
energy.
No, the guy gives more James though. That's the issue.
Never seen
He
He's the
literally
fucking
gives
bumbling
James to
idiot
me.
who just follows in Jesse's footsteps.
Yomi literally gives James to me though.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
I was so focused on dicking her
As
down
mentioned
later.
earlier, Director Yomi is here to help. I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment.
Oh, he ain't dead.
Is that
He got right back up.
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I...
Ew, not the snot out his nose.
Discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the
Ah, he was working with him. I knew it. I knew it.
We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the nail man killings.
I knew it. It made sense.
After all, it would be troublesome to
Though
lose
I was
access
wrong
to
that
all
he's the
that
culprit.
if the
But I
police
knew
was
I knew he was
investigating
working with him in some capacity.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Phosphorus does it.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you?
Okay.
Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers.
Not Electro smiling in the back.
Die.
Ooh.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this. I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
Pause.
It's an honor.
Pause.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Someone like him is in charge of the peacekeepers?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
Well then. To our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or I'll need you to die!
Like you fucking PlayStation buttons for eyes. Fuck out our face.
In this city, Director Yomi
needs
is
those
both the law
PlayStation
and the peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Shit.
Wow.
Why can't I fucking...
That's not very nice.
Just turn this shit.
Let's go.
That's
my
not
beloved
nice.
right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
You horny bastard.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Did
One
that
wrong
just
move
happen?
and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but
No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
What? When did I say that?
Damn, they don't remember the labyrinth.
Such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the mystery labyrinth gets forgotten.
God damn.
What?
Laura Laura's memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the mystery labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories. Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
Damn, so now they don't even remember investigating the case, too.
Reached an understanding.
Crazy.
Memories from up until you enter the mystery labyrinth are retained.
Oh.
Like the debt you owe for your assignment.
Sure. Got it.
That's awful.
So they do remember.
Hey, Yuma, are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
What doesn't happen
Right
again?
away, Chief.
How could we possibly
Our
explain
submarine
two
office is
suddenly dead motherfuckers?
Are you sure the peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
No, bitch.
Yuma, it was supposed to be time for your solution, but we've ended up in a mess.
Huh? Yeah.
Before they could be accused, the true culprit suddenly died. It's my first time dealing with such a thing. Still, I do remember this. You did your absolute best to try and solve the case.
Huh?
You should be proud.
Oh, Laura.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
Didn't you make up that excuse, though?
Thank you.
Alright. Oh, hello?
What I miss?
Alara winked at us.
Kiss me.
Why are we a child?
Why are we a child? We can't love her. Our love is forbidden.
I want to make unholy love to the they them, but I am but a child. Not shit. What is she doing, bro?
A peacekeeper executive was taking
Why is she
bribes
poking
from
our
the
butt?
church?
I'm sorry.
Said so. It would be considered the
Alright.
truth, even if it isn't.
I didn't catch it. I was like, huh, what are we?
Okay.
Because when I heard poking her butt, I was like, let me look at this stupid idiot.
Okay. I think this is a great spot to pause for now. And we'll record part 5 when I come back.
3 years, guys.
3
No
years.
ifs or buts.
Damn it, and Render just joined too. I was again not notified. Oh, I'm gonna do something about it. Okay, but you should also be notified through YouTube like normally, right? So that should be fine. 4 hours late. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Look,
You missed it. She was doing great, and then she started not doing great.
this will be automatically uploaded. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back for part 5. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm sorry, Render.
It's 3 hours.
I'm gonna figure out what's up with the bot, bro. It should not be doing this. But I'll be back.
It's the magic, bruh.
I'll be back. Oh, we're just gonna watch the VOD. Yeah, cool. Alright. We'll be back for part 5 after this break. I don't know. Okay. See you in a bit, y'all.
Catch y'all on the flip side, motherfuckers.